video by accident. So this is the bit that I've had to add in new because, as I will mention on the Wix, my CapCut said that it was 2 minutes long, but because there was a little bit at the end that said add ending, so then once I actually got to the ending, I saw that that bit was there, I deleted it, and it was 1 minute 45. So after a lot of discussion with my brother, which I will add in more information on the Wix, we decided to add in the next scene. So it's as if it's still the same concept, it's still the first 2 minutes of a film, but instead of finishing at the title, this would just be as if it's the next 15 seconds of the next scene. So we've decided to do it about another person in the apocalypse, but before it's actually happened. And we're linking back to the alert that was listened to around here about the car crash. So when we come in, let me see. So first of all, I used this sort of typing to make it seem a bit more like army looking. When I saw it, it was like army looking, a bit more like even journal. So to like fit with the conventions. And down here, we've got all of the, you can't really see, we've got all of the timestamps so that we can follow along, which creates more tension for the viewers, because as seen here, it says 9 minutes before outbreak. So now the viewers know that it's 9 minutes before. So as they see the time going on, then they'll be more tense and more worried about as to what could happen. Here I used an extreme close-up shot of the person's face so we can really see how they're feeling in their eyes, as you can see there. This is a tracking shot. Here, of course, part of the factors was that I had very little time to add this little section in to get a lot of stuff in. So, for example, there were other scenes which couldn't be fit in. I also had to kind of speed them up just a little bit, but just enough so it doesn't seem really, really edited and fake. But also, I use that to an advantage to make it seem more chaotic, as we can kind of tell that this person is in a rush because they're waking up on their alarm and they're running around and they do very little things before leaving the house. So we can tell that they're in a rush for work. But I still made sure to keep the sound diegetic so we get more of a realistic effect. So this links back to what was going on in the other alert, but the other alert said that the crash had already happened, whereas this saying possibly fatal car crash. So they've just got notice of it. So everybody's oblivious in this moment. I also made sure that this radio starts right after that little beep of beep 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 like that, so it seems like the radio's just turned on after that beep's happened. So it's like automatically coming on first information of the day, this possibly fatal car crash, and then I made sure it ended saying please stay tuned, because once again, even though my idea of having the cliffhanger right at the end, it still leaves us questioning, all right, so what happens now? And it may even create even more tension for the viewers, because now they know of the existence of these two people who are around here, who are alive but have a zombie outside of their door. First of all, stopping the title there actually and starting a whole new scene leaves them doubting even more and wanting to find out, oh okay, well, so now we've moved on to someone else, but what happened to these people back here? So it's still creating tension. And then here, once again, even though, like, as I said, even though the title is here, now it stops here. So now you're going to carry on watching and see, all right, so how do these three characters correct? Once again, it's going back to audience. The audience can perceive this in any way that they want to. And maybe they might think that this man has got something to do with the other two people who were in the living room, or maybe they've got absolutely nothing to do with each other. So this is once again leaving it on that sort of hint of like, okay, so what's going to happen now? Are we going to get more information about the zombie outbreak? Is it just going to go straight into zombies? You don't really know.